Hey everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be pushing the V2 Limitless beyond the point that we reached in the last video. Now, what I've done is I've taken some of the arrow pieces and I've cut them down to provide us with a minimum amount of drag. This is going to help squeeze a little bit more speed. Plus, I plan to get a little bit more distance in our run so that I can hit a higher top speed. We then want to take the speed that we achieve here and compare it up against the speed that was achieved in the RC Calc sheet. Well guys, let's go out there and run that V2. So here we are, we're taking the Limitless out to make our very first pass of the day, and already it's starting to feel a little bit different and weird. The throttle wasn't accelerating in the same way that I expected it to. It's almost like something has changed. And I was trying to be smooth with the throttle, but instead it sounded as if I was blipping the throttle there when pulling away. So here's our first pass. Not even all that fast of a pass, and it seems like I can't keep the car tracking straight and true, and I must have overcorrected and caused the car to spin out here. I'm going to bring the car back in, we'll let it cool off, and we'll send it back out. No point in checking the speed. We know that it's going to be sub 150. That was not fast at all. We're going to make another pass here and see if we can do a little bit better, like a lot better. Again, something just doesn't feel right. This is probably the time, you know, when you go out to the field or you go out to your drag strip area and the day is just not working for you. Something's not right. You probably should pack up your things and just go home. Well, I didn't do that. I was here to record a video. I want to hit a new top speed, so I'm going to continue on. We let the motor cool, and there's no point, again, checking the speed, because again, that would probably be sub 150 kilometers per hour. We send it back out, and we're going to make another pass. Just checking, making sure there's no traffic, even though there's very rarely traffic, and more than likely I can hear it. But again, I'm concentrating significantly on that car, so here we go. This pass felt so good, right up to the point where it looks like I may have locked up the brakes or made the car track towards the right-hand side. As you can see here in the replay, and then I slow it right down, 50% speed, you can see it just all of a sudden veer straight to the right, and it didn't come back at all. And it hit something and flipped over, and this is what I was left with. So this invalidates my pass, but let's, for the record, check it out. We hit 216 kilometers per hour. Here's the exact spreadsheet that we had when we predicted the top speed of the Arrma Limitless V2 using the setup that we have currently installed in the V2. This is what we just saw. 8 cells being used as a recap, 2400 kV motor being used, a load factor of 10 is what we had in the spreadsheet. We used a loaded current at speed of 400 amps and an average IR per cell of 2.5 milliohms. Then our gearing, we have 27 tooth pinion gear, we have a 45 tooth spur gear, and the differential spur, this comes right from the Limitless V2 settings. Our tire diameters, the 99 millimeters in diameter, and it output a top speed of 221 kilometers an hour or 137 miles per hour. Although it's not a speed that I'm able to put in the record book for my Limitless V2, we still hit this with this setup, so I'm going to go ahead with the calculation here. Let's calculate the percentage difference of the actual speed versus the estimated or predicted calculated speed. The formula that we're going to use is the 216, the actual speed we went, subtract the calculated speed, divided by the calculated speed. So this is going to give us a percentage difference. We're going to take this and we're going to reformat it here. by putting it into a percent value, it shows us that we were slower. That's what the negative sign here, by 2.26%. So that's not a large margin of error using all the parameters that we have. You gotta love seeing these types of results here from the calculator. Well guys, things did not go as exactly planned here with the runs that we made on the V2 Limitless. Now, believe it or not, things actually got worse that day, but I haven't yet edited that piece, so you're gonna have to wait for the next video to see exactly what happened. As always, sub if you haven't, like the video if you do, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.